Hello and welcome to St Clement's Anglican Church Gingerbread event. It is wonderful to have you with us. Usually our ladies' women's group Oasis would run this event in person at church. However, due to COVID this year, we are decorating houses and trees from the comfort of home. We hope you have a wonderful time creating unique decorations and designs with family and friends. So let's get started. Everything you need is in your kit. Firstly, I'll play an instructional video on how to construct your house. If you're constructing a tree, the detail is a little bit simpler, and there is an instruction sheet in your kit which you may like to use while this video is playing. Once your house or tree is constructed, it's important to allow the icing to set for 10 minutes before starting on the decorating. And at that point, I'll pause the video.
Hi, I'm Emma from Jordan's Gingerbread, and welcome to our instructional video on how to build a gingerbread house. So let's start with what we've got in our kit first. We've got our house pieces, our silver board, our preloaded icing in a piping bag, our special ribbon fastener. This is going to help us to hold the roof on later on. And our kit can come with cello or without cello. That's an option. Okay, so to start, the first step is to lay out our gingerbread pieces. So with the gingerbread pieces, there's two surfaces. There's the raised surface and the inside surface, which is a flatter surface. This surface will need to go facing upwards on the board. So we put the stars down. These are our wall pieces. They're the side walls. We've got our tree pieces at the end walls. Again, we lay them so the flat surface sits upright, like so. Perfect. Now we're going to snip our icing bag. So we normally snip from about 2 centimetres from the tip of our icing bag to get a good steady stream of icing through the bag. What we do is we push the icing down. Okay, so once you've pushed all your icing down to the tip, you need to twist the bag, lay it in the palm of your hand between your thumb and your forefinger, and you're going to press with gentle pressure with your other four fingers, to get the icing to pipe nicely. Okay, so then we're going to pipe icing onto the bottom edge of each of our gingerbread pieces and lay them back on the board, like so. Now then we're going to pipe on the inside surface of the tree wall pieces, close to the edge. This is going to help the star wall pieces to stand up. Okay, now we're going to stand our gingerbread pieces up. So we take the two wall pieces and we're going to make an L shape. With these, we just press the star wall inside the tree wall. Press it together, hold for a couple of seconds, and we're going to do the same with the other two pieces. It's very simple. Just pressing the gingerbread into the icing. That's like the glue sticks it together. And then we're just going to adjust our house to make sure it's sitting squarely. So we're going to pipe some icing along the inside join between the walls just to strengthen the house. This step's important for stability of the house. We're going to pipe also along the inside base line. Now we're going to lay our ribbon fastener over the top of the gingerbread house. It's had 10 minutes to set now, so it's right to get ready to put on the roof. So with our ribbon fastener, we need to have the scratchy side of the Velcro facing up and the longer part of the Velcro facing down, like so. I'm going to pipe some icing over the apex of the house. This is going to stick our roof onto the house. So we grab our roof pieces. Again, we like to have the raised surface facing outwards. That's the outside surface, flat surface on the inside. We're going to pop our roof on the glue, on the icing. We want the top of the roof pieces just to touch, and we're going to press it in for about 5 seconds. And then we're going to pull our ribbon fastener up and do up the Velcro.
I hope your house or tree is taking shape. While you wait for the icing to set, I'd like to share with you a few thoughts on houses and Christmas. To kick us off, I thought I'd start with some gingerbread house trivia. First question, what is the Guinness World Record for the world's largest gingerbread house? Is it A, 2 meters in length, the size of a dining table? B, 5 meters in length, the size of a lounge room? Or C, 20 meters in length, the size of a tennis court? The answer is C. Built in 2013 in Texas, USA, the house was made with 7,200 eggs and 820 kilos of butter, not to mention the flour, brown sugar, and other ingredients. Can you imagine trying to decorate it? Second question. Which of the following is true about the history of gingerbread? A, gingerbread was first baked in Europe in the 11th century, and the baking technique was taught to priests and other Christians. B, in the 17th century, only professional gingerbread bakers were permitted to bake gingerbread, except at Christmas and Easter, when anyone was allowed to bake it. C, the literal meaning of the name of the town Bethlehem, where Jesus was born, is house of bread. In fact, all these are true. The baking of gingerbread has been a long-standing tradition, and at times over the centuries linked to Christian traditions and ceremonies. Gathering together to decorate has certainly been a long-standing tradition at St. Clement's. It's been going for 16 or 17 years or so. Do you have Christmas traditions each year? One of the things I like to do in December, as the year draws to a close, is to reflect on the year that's been. And what a year 2021 has been. Over 100 days of being at home with restrictions. A time full of uncertainty and change. At times, it's involved making hard and new decisions about our safety. For many, it's been stressful and challenging. On the other hand, for some, the time at home may have been productive, with home projects completed. It may have been a time of reconnecting with family as you worked from home or homeschooled. Or perhaps you enjoyed the peace of being at home and the simplicity of life without extra activities. For me, it was quite a mixed year. As a GP, my workload during lockdown increased exponentially as the desire for vaccination increased. And in general, the mental health of the population declined. So work days were long and challenging, and I've been pretty exhausted. In my extended family, there were conflicting views on vaccination, which led to some really difficult conversations. At home, the family plugged away at school and work. There were certainly moments of joy as we all learnt together. I learnt about writing a sizzling start to a story and many other things. But overall, it's felt like a tough year. One where I've been really thankful for my faith in Jesus. I think I've lent on him more this year than in the last few. In practice, this meant that I prayed a lot for God's strength to get through the day, for wisdom in discussions with my family about vaccination, and for patience with the kids as we got in each other's space at home. I also really valued the Zoom catch-ups with church friends, where we learnt from the Bible and we reminded each other about the bigger picture. And for me, that bigger picture is remembering that the God who made this world continues to be actively involved in it. In his power, he's in control of the sun rising and setting, the storms, even a pandemic. I may not understand why everything occurs the way it does. However, knowing that the one who made this world does understand, it's so refreshing, and it takes the pressure off me to figure it all out when life is crazy or unpredictable. God is in control, and I can lean on him for strength and wisdom to navigate through it. And not only is God active in the world, but he's super loving of all he has made, and especially you and me. At Christmas, I celebrate God's greatest loving gift, where he sent his only son, Jesus, from heaven to earth to be born in a stable in Bethlehem, and ultimately to die for me on a cross. A very precious gift that allows me to be in a relationship with God rather than separated from him. In the Bible, in Matthew 1, we read, "An angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, 'Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Mary as your wife, for that which is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins.' All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. 'Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel,' which means God with us." Decorating gingerbread houses and trees is indeed a great and joyous tradition, one connected with Christmas from centuries ago. And as you decorate your gingerbread this year, or gaze at the finished product over the coming week or two, I encourage you to think back to Bethlehem, the house of bread, where Jesus was born in a manger. What is your response to the good news of Jesus coming into the world? If you're a follower of Jesus, I hope you can say you've lent on him for strength and purpose during the challenges of 2021. You might like to add a decoration to your gingerbread that reminds you of this and what he's done for you. If you aren't sure of where you stand with Jesus or want to know more, I think this is a great year to be reevaluating where you're at. Feel free to get in touch with myself or Minister Mark, or to come along to one of our Christmas services. The details are in your kit. We have a Christmas Eve messy church service, which is great for kids and families. There's a Christmas Eve carols in the yard service and a Christmas Day service as well. So by now, your icing should be set. Enjoy creating beautiful gingerbread pieces with those you're with. We'd love you to share them to the Oasis Facebook page when you're done so we can see your decorations. Have a very merry and blessed Christmas.